Well, I was thinking of just dumping the bottles at Port Elpis and no one would notice. Somehow more and more people are starting to getting suspicious, saying I'm running a fake proxy service. Technically you are? People are so hard to scam these days. I had to bite the bullet and spend my precious money on an airship ticket just to get to Saloon Bay. Bear dodging. Failed. Paid up. Nicole! Hey, a million, keep talking, I won't help you. Nicole, emergency. Gotta go. Proxy, help a million. So that's the deal, but you wouldn't know it. Now, I've got this commission I absolutely must handle right now. Poor little million's got such tiny arms, there's no way it could throw a message bottle properly. You wouldn't leave the poor kid hanging, would you? Hang on, weren't you the one who left it here in the first place? Proxy, so kind to help. Nicole, a million. Stare. Faced with the Bangbu, who's just like its master, using a cute appearance to commit fraud and always talking people into buying things, I just can't bring myself to say no. Okay. I knew you were the best, Proxy. Don't worry, I'll pay you for every last. I'll pay you every last Denny you owed. Got a message from the client. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't be mad. How about I give you a sweet 1% discount? Nicole rushes away in a hurry, leaving one person and one Bangbu staring at each other in bewilderment. Proxy, great. Let's work together. Make big money. Okay, new wish bottle ready to throw. Daily login rewards you with one wish bottle. Okay. Get one extra wish bottle when consuming battery charge for the first time each day. Toss wish bottles to earn polygram rewards. Okay. Press 8 for the wish. Okay, since we already have 5, though there's not going to be enough for all 14 of this. So if there is something after this, seems we'll miss out on that. Why to view your wish bottles? Okay. Yep. The letter inside the wish bottle has already been printed out. I've been working here for a long time now, but it still feels like I haven't fully adjusted to life in a tea milk store. Even though I get to drink my favorite tea milk every day, whenever I run into an unfriendly customer, I just want to curl up and disappear into a hole. I don't want to talk to people. I just want to soak milk in tea milk and float in a sweet sugary ocean. But the pain that comes with work doesn't really lessen the happiness tea milk gives me, so I really don't want to give up. So I just hope everyone who comes in for tea milk can be happy every single day. As long as I get to see those smiles after they take a sip, this job feels worth it. Coco.
Oh.
Okay, we may as well... Oh, hello, Vivian. Phaethon must stay healthy. Phaethon has to come and go from the hollow safe and sound. Phaethon should make lots and lots of money and eat whatever Phaethon feels like every day. Phaethon should be happy all the time with no troubles at all, and even if something does come up, Phaethon would definitely whoosh right through it and solve it in no time. May wonderful things keep happening around Phaethon, and may everything Phaethon wants to do go smoothly.
Well, we do get through them, but
Hello,
yeah.
Lighter. Since Senior Billy asked me, I guess I should write something. But it feels like I don't really have anything worth wishing for. Wishing is too slow. If I want to get something done, I'd rather just go do it. But my senior, he's told me we're definitely making big money this time. More times than I can count, and yet this one looks like the shadiest scheme so far. I hope none of them get burned by it. Alright then. Here's to our sons of Caledon, to the senior's get-rich plan, and to that overworked Phaethon. May everything go smoothly. Oh, hello. That little howl at the newsstand seems like a mysterious, slightly odd little dog. It even stopped me out of nowhere while I was buying a paper and asked me to write down its wish. Everything below is me writing on Howl's behalf. Woof, 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 woof. I don't understand dog language, but I'm guessing it's wishing for endless meat every day, and maybe the chance to run around the streets now and then. But I also want to make a wish for Howl. I hope its owner comes by to see it more often. Even though the pub sees lots of people every day, it must still feel lonely when its owner isn't around. Yeah, that does raise a bit of a question of who and where is Hal's owner? Oh.
Also, not every day you have your, like, as an example, imagine Inky and Oscar working at the post office or something for you to help pay the bill.
Okay, this character is from the next chapter, I believe, or the one after that, so I'm not... So we still talk with them to continue with this. It shouldn't reveal too many things. It shouldn't reveal any story bits from the chapter itself, probably more just personal stuff.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I doubt they make some major spoiler.
Yeah. Word on the street is that some folks by the beach are offering proxy services. Helping others send message bottles, helping others make wishes. I never knew one could make money this way. Alice, what are you doing here? Belle! Belle? Belle! Belle! What are you doing here? Don't tell me you also heard about the recent rumors of Saloon Bay and came here to make wishes by throwing message bottles. It does have something to do with the rumor, but I'm throwing the bottles for people. Proxy toss. Big money. Ah, so you're the one running that message in the bottle proxy service. So, do you get a lot of people using this proxy service? We're a proxy doing proxy work. Though, capital P proxy doing lowercase p proxy stuff. I got a few. I see. So people who can't make it to Sailing Bay can still make their wishes this way. Pretty clever thinking. Business has been picking up at the shops around here lately. Even with the proxy service going on, it hasn't stopped folk from being drawn in by the legends, making special trips to Sailing Bay. Are you here to toss a message in a bottle too, Alice? Me? Yeah. I'm also here for your proxy service. You could have just bought the service on the website, but since you're already here... Bottles for sale, notes for sale, pens for sale. Give me 2 bottles. After what Yusuha said in the chat, Lucia wants to join in on the fun. Here, is this enough? Sorry, I don't have much cash on me. Stopping Amelia, who is eagerly raising its hands to catch the money, I pull out 1 bill from the thick stack of cash and return the rest to Alice. Money getting less. Money flying away. Ignoring Amelia. Is that a crab at the waterline? That's a crab. 2 crabs.
And I'm back.
Ignoring Amelia, who wants to crouch down and draw circles to curse, I gestured to Alice to not fall for the trick. You don't have to pay that much. A little scam artist still. Oh, because of Yusuha, I learned about another world, one completely different from the environment I grew up in. Maybe I've gotten a bit too caught up in how new and exciting it all feels, because I'm afraid I've started slacking on the training I'm supposed to be doing as the family successor. But Grandma told me, Alice, you shouldn't ignore your own feelings. They matter just as much as the family's future. The time I spend with my friends feels more and more irreplaceable to me. I hope I can find my own way to balance these 2 worlds, both as a worthy member of the Thymefield family and as an important companion to everyone. Just chuck that 1 extra far. Okay. Here, we could get 1 more bottle by just doing something quick, but I also wasn't expecting some things to pop up in the middle of this. Like that was. Okay, I'll try to record what other interactions there might be here, but probably won't be able to get them all. And I get the feeling this is going to backfire on Nicole hard. That she gets penalized for littering.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else around? Let's see. Nicole. Not sure if we've seen her there before. I was expecting her to be ready to ambush us at the at the video store entrance again. Okay. And it's been a long time since we've seen Chop do his work, so
Come, have a bowl of noodles.
Chop to it. Okay, funnily enough, I actually managed at one of the supermarkets nearby. I bought. They had a
Wanna try the
2
new
for 1.
flavor I just came up with?
They had a 2 for 1 deal with some of those instant cups, and I got a pair of the more expensive ones. So I'm curious to see how those will taste. Anyways, Nicole, yo, interested in a little deal? I'll give you this discounted noodle coupon, and you buy me a bowl of noodles. That's a fair deal, right? I'll have the black bowl mushroom noodles, minus the mushrooms. Did you treat the kids to noodles today? Significant trust. But why are you suddenly mentioning that? The kids from the orphanage to noodles. I've got no idea what you're talking about. General Chop told me. He must have got the wrong person. Yeah, he must have. He gets so many customers, it'd be normal to confuse a few, right? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure none of them are, well, bright fucking pink. Plus, he's at that age where his memory starts to get fuzzy. Just cue one of his arms stretching out to punch her. Yeah, he wouldn't be that violent. Anyway, let's just put it aside and focus on getting ourselves a bowl of noodles, okay? You enjoy noodles with Nicole. You use Nicole's discount coupon. Of course, Nicole isn't the one who ended up paying. The noodles here are the best. And I'll come find you next time I get another coupon. Okay. Yep. The man with amnesia. Okay. I'm not aware of any event with this here. Okay. Let's check for anyone else. We've got Polk, we've got them still. I think we've seen this one with Grace before. So, typically by jumping 2 spots, it'll change up who's around. Astra's over there. Grace is still hanging out there. Let's go check with Astra. Alright. I do know that some of these are very time specific, like some of them will only be around at midnight and such. Ah, Bill, perfect timing. Have you tried the newly released bunny salty sparkling water here? Not yet. You haven't tried it yet? Understandable, since it just came out long ago, but I really like it. Every time I come, I order at least 10 bottles. Can you finish all of that by yourself? Of course, no one can finish it alone, so I'll order around for everyone here. Of course she does. So generous. Is there something to celebrate? Being able to successfully sneak away to Reverb Arena for a breather. Now that's worth celebrating. Actually, I have a condition for treating everyone's drinks. They have to give me the bottle caps after finishing. I'm here for the bottle caps. Bottle caps? Starting to prep a bit early for Fallout? Yeah, the packaging of this sparkling water is really unique. The bottle cap is a translucent hexagon with a rabbit design printed on it. It sparkles and even glows in the dark. It's so cute and pretty. I love it. I'm planning to collect the bottle caps and turn them into a mosaic. Sounds amazing, right? It'll be a piece of art you can't buy with money. A mosaic. How many bottle caps would that take? I'm not sure. Maybe 1,000? 2,000? Anyway, I need to collect enough to, before it takes off. Before it's taken off the shelves. This drink is only available in retail stores, and you can't buy it in bulk, so I have to depend on Reverb Arena for my materials. How about it, Bella? Are you thirsty? I can only drink 1 bottle, though. 1 bottle is fine. Don't forget to leave the cap for me. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, it's about time to collect the day's loot. As Astra moves back and forth like a waiter in Reverb Arena, collecting all the bottle caps, if Evelyn were to see this scene, she would definitely be shaking her head with her fist clenched tight. And then probably helping collect the bottle caps. The curious thing is, everyone treats her as that second-place imitator. After all, no one would expect the queen who dominates the stage to be lurking nearby, asking for a shiny bubble cap. She is never going to live down that imitator competition, huh? Or not imitator, that's look-alike, whatever it was. I think we've seen this one with Polkra, where she is standing in line for an autograph for someone else.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Okay, I still find it freaking amusing, like that she's always stroking her tail like it's a freaking cat in her lap, like Dr. Bloody Evil. Okay, but with that, I think we can call it there then for the moment. So let's head back here. Yeah. Bit shorter than wanted and usual, but also a lot earlier now. And on the day we typically have free, but I think we should keep most of the side quests for side quest streams, and we don't have enough time for the agent story. So yeah, we should focus on that one next. So before we call it off, let's at least move over. So we're right next to it for next time.
Yeah, it's still good to do some of them smaller ones like this, so we don't end up having a massive stockpile of them.
Yeah. Okay. We have enough for something here, I believe. Oh, hello. ×3. Let's see. First S rank guaranteed to be the rate upking. Okay. So okay, wasn't aware of that. We could get Silver Ambi or Alice here. I don't have either of them. And oh, there. It has a 20% off for the first 10 search. But the guarantee is only in 90 polls. Over here. Yeah, it's 87 for guaranteed, so... Also, okay, it's not 3 times, but it's the 3 different ones next to each other. Not enough there. More than enough there. Let's do a 10 poll here.
All right.
Practically 0%, well... Technically 1% chance to get an S rank like this. And no luck on that this time. Okay. Hello, Piper. Okay. And that's going to end... A part of me is tempted, but I'm not sure if there will be really any new interactions between Silver Ambi and normal Ambi. So I probably won't be spending too many pulls on that. Probably once more when we stream this next week. If nothing gets in the way, of course. But yeah. Nope. That'll be it for today's stream then. Today's catch-up stream. So let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see. Okay, it's not too busy at the moment. We've got Moonrise, who is playing games and demos. Let me mute the tab so we can take a peek. We probably should do one of those again sometime. I do have a list of new games to potentially showcase and some demos to try out, and I have no blasted clue what this game may or may not be. It's... Okay, not even sure how to describe it, but there's a fucking hand puppet that looks like a voodoo god or something. But yeah. Next up, we've got Kiri Natsuoka, who is playing Paradox Vector. Not sure I've heard of that. And New Gundam Gaming is playing Genshin Impact. And last but not least, we have Horatius the Dwarf playing Dark and Darker. Okay. Any of these that sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Your choice.
Let's go say hi to New Gundam then. That's also rather fitting that we go from one gacha game to another. Okay. I haven't caught up with Genshin Impact story in a bit, but that does mean that when I do get back to it, I'll have quite a bit to go through. But yeah, if it doesn't, to my knowledge, I haven't played it in a bit. To my knowledge, it doesn't have much of a replay feature yet. I'm hoping one day they may add something like that. But at the moment, the one with the absolute worst of that is Honkai Star Rail, where it was more... No, actually, no, I got it wrong. There is one thing that you can replay in Genshin Impact, and that's the fucking dialogue. So, not the actual scenes and such of it. So, I'm hoping they'll upgrade that at one point, because, yeah, compared to what you can do in this game with replay, it's rather pathetic.
Yeah, like dialogue is sure allows us to keep up the story, but a lot of the story also comes in from the cutscene and battles, annoyingly enough.
Yeah, and at least you can replay those in in Honkai Star Rail. Okay, but not enough to the point that I'd really say that we could stream that at the moment, because, well, there's still a lot missing in between and such. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, not starting new accounts for that.
Yeah, as I said, we talked about you between us earlier, and we said on stream, there's way too much work. Like, I was suspecting there would be a lot of work basically to do this. And oh boy, I see it was almost worse than expected.
Okay. So yeah, we won't be doing too much of that sort. And I'm not going to be starting any new stuff with games that I don't know yet if they're worth streaming or not. So yeah, after we're caught up with Zenless, there'll always be, not always, but for a good while, there'll probably still be new content getting added and such. And then there's Nikkei afterwards. That does allow pretty much everything to be replayed, except for some tutorial stuff and such. But yeah, I'll still need to figure out some things with that, with boss footage and such. But at least that would be far less work than just having to restart a 100-hour-plus game from the start.
Yeah, this is also why I've been hoping for us to move away from the other temporary account and more to this, so we can focus this one and focus to get this. Maybe not all characters, but try to get as many as possible.
Yeah, I'm not going to be spending money for extra pulls and such.
Yeah,
but at the moment,
I say only do that if there's on heavy discount.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't.
Oh, what was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say. Like, I have spent a bit of money on this account, but mostly just 1 or 2 of the battle passes, and only after I've already maxed them out, so I'm not wasting money. But yeah. we'll have to see what if ever we do once we're caught up with both of them. We'll probably just take a break then. But for now, yeah. Thank you everyone who may have been watching live or later. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Aurora. And I see that Sensei has been lurking. Hello there. And thank you as always, look here.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining watching this madness.
And yeah. Tomorrow we'll continue with The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. And Monday we'll see who's available for what. So could be could be Terminator, could be Borderlands, or whatever else we end up picking up. For now though, let's get this raid started. And
actually, I will not be against the idea for us to have a bonus tier of this on Monday.
Also possible.
As a backup idea.
Okay, but for now, yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe everyone, sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls going for your snacks.
Because even future secret agents can be harassed by freaking winged rats.